Tom Hanks and Sandra Bullock star in Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close as the parents of a young boy who goes on a search after his father dies on 9/11. I just spoke with Hanks about his role as a victim of the terrorist attacks. And did you spend any time with 9/11 victims' families at all, or how did you prepare?
No, we didn't. There's such a plethora of things because, quite frankly, we didn't know that it was going to be 9/11. That was the thing we had to constantly remind ourselves of. When I was working, I said, look, let's not take this too seriously because it's just September 9th. We don't know what's going on. But there's no way you can escape the power, the seriousness of the day. And we did go down, we talked to the unofficial, Victims Museum, the Survivors Museum, and there's a lot of unending parade of stuff that you can read and see about the day. And going back and looking at that is an extremely palpable reminder of really what happened.
The boy is played by newcomer Thomas Horn, whose only previous on-camera credit was as the winner of Jeopardy Kids Week back in 2010.
He's an extraordinary guy. I don't know if we can have an opinion of him as an actor because he's not, but yet he is this kind of like presence in a movie that is kind of like a non-actory presence. We never really talked about, I think, lines or say this line or do that or hit that mark. We were talking about trying to capture a moment of behavior between father and son. That's what it required, but that's what we were doing. And you can't really fake that.
Young Thomas Horn, the way he carried this movie, he carries an entire film, and it's extraordinary. I mean, you feel like a proud parent. Basically, Tom and I, a little older Tom and I, are the proud parents of this extraordinary experience.
This has probably got to be one of your first red carpets. How excited are you tonight?
Well, I mean, it is exciting. You're right about that. It's my second red carpet ever. It's a very stimulating experience, lots of lights and people screaming, but it's interesting.
You can see Horn's performance alongside veteran co-stars Hanks and Bullock when Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close opens in theaters on Christmas Day in limited release, followed by a wide release on January 20th. Ken Lombardi, CBSNews.com, New York.